everyone. I just want to welcome the beautiful Love Carter to the show. She is a realtor down in Texas, and she's really be making it happen. So, welcome to the show, love.
Hi, Felicia. Thank you for having me.
Now, I love your name, and a lot of people probably ask you oftentimes, is your name really, really love? And tell
Yeah.
everybody, tell everybody.
Yeah, my name is Love. That is my real name. It's so funny because back in my past life, I was a server. And so a lot of times people will be like, oh my gosh, is Love your real name? I'm like, yeah. Am I your first love? And then they're like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that so, so much because I call everybody love. So when we met, I was just like, this is so fitting. This is so fitting.
Yeah.
So today, I really just want to shine some light on Texas. Now, a lot of Canadians are packing up their bags and they're moving down to Texas. My girl, she just did that, packed everything up, took her and her daughter, and just moved down there. She was just over the prices here in Canada. And
Mhm.
I'm so thankful to be in partnership with you, love, because, I can literally just pass the baton over to you for people who are wanting to just escape the brutality that's happening to us out here. It is not fun.
Oh no.
Not fun.
Well, Houston is a
So,
fun place, so I'm glad to be partnering with you too, and I know you'll be back and forth a lot as well.
definitely. I'm making my way down for sure just now. So, I want you to tell the people, love, tell them, like, is it a good idea to move to Texas? There's so many people talking about Texas right now. We see it all over social media. So why should people move down to Texas?
Um, okay, so I am specifically in the Houston, Texas market, so I can really just speak on Houston. And the thing about Houston, I'm a Houstonian. I've been in Houston, Texas my whole life. And so it's just been beautiful to watch this city grow. I know a lot of people are moving here, but we are not oversaturated yet. We
Right.
still have a lot of great things coming to the market. And we also have so much land. I know a lot of times when people hear about Texas, they're like, it's so big. And the thing about Houston, Texas, it's like you can be in Katy, you can be in the Woodlands, you can be on this side of town, you can be in Pearland, you can be in Manville, and everybody's still the same, like, oh, I'm from Houston. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
so, of course, all of these little cities have their own pocket,
Mhm.
but our city just has that uniqueness of diversity and inclusivity. So no matter what side of town you're on, you still feel like you got that Houston flavor, that Houston swag. Another
Mhm.
thing that I think, in more regards to the real estate portion of it, Houston is on the rise in regards to we're building a lot of different tourist sites.
Mhm.
So we have Edo, that's the East Downtown River. It's going to be very familiar, very similar to the San Antonio Riverwalk. I don't know if anybody's been to San Antonio,
Mhm.
Texas. San Antonio is just a little bit more expensive, but Houston is about to have that same type of Riverwalk, and it's called
Mhm.
East Downtown. It's called Edo. So you can check out that project. It's a multi-billion-dollar project, and it has so much potential. And so that's what's going to happen. So I know a lot of people are going to be attracted to that, moving here for that, Airbnb opportunities, short-term rentals for people that just want to come and see what Houston is talking about and then dip up out after. But the potential is endless. So I'm excited about that too.
I cannot wait to come down so you can tour me all around,
Yes,
all around the
yes,
place.
yes, bro. I gotta show you my city.
Yeah, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Now, talking about the price point,
Mhm.
what are like the average price points for people if they're considering buying in Houston right now?
Yeah, so we're still super competitive in regards to price points too, compared to like Dallas or San Antonio or even like Georgia, New York. Like our prices are still so friendly because we're a newer city technically. If you see when we were cultivated versus others. So our
Mhm.
price point has always been between 330 to 350, and you can find a good even new construction home. I've seen multiple new construction homes that are in that price point,
Wow.
that are also in good locations. May not be like the most square footage, but it's at least between 1,800 to like 2,000 square feet, three
Wow.
bedroom, a cute little backyard space, perfect for a first time home buyer.
Yeah.
Honestly, been my niche. Of course, I love second time home buyers and out of state clients, just taking care of them because I know my city so well.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I also always have a special love for first time home buyers. And I love finding them those little pockets where affordability still meets, quality of home.
Yeah.
So that's around our price point. That's why Houston is pretty competitive when it comes to that as well.
I love that so much. And hopefully when we have you back on the show next time, you can take us window shopping and
Oh,
show us, your MLS so that we can actually see what's up. But we'll save that for the
yeah.
next one.
Okay. Keep them coming back. Keep them coming back.
Exactly, exactly. Now, I got one last question for you here. Now, as a Canadian coming down, what would you recommend to start the process? Would you recommend us purchasing or us even getting a lease? And even if we are going to get a lease, what does that even look like?
Okay. So I don't know if it's just the real estate girl in me. I'm just more so if you are in the position to purchase, it is always wiser to purchase.
Mhm.
But it all depends on your specific lifestyle, what season you're in your life right now. If you're not too sure about Houston and you do just want to check us out, I still believe purchasing will never go wrong just because at least even if you got something small, there's so much potential for equity because we're not oversaturated yet, because our price points don't start at 400,000 or 500,000. There's so much room for growth. So I just know by the time they finish with this East River project, by the time you even move into the outskirts, like I stay in Manville. I'm not really a city girl. I'm more of a suburban chick.
Yeah.
So I stay in Manville. And so I'm even seeing growth. Sharon is a little bit further out, and I'm seeing them even getting so much love in regards to equity. Somebody that has lived in their home for a year started off at 340, already 360. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
yeah.
So even if you stayed for a year and you don't want to stay in Houston anymore, you can
Mhm.
always rent it out because at least you have that PowerPoint and you own the roof. When you own
Mhm.
the roof, you can call the shots. You know what I mean? So if you want to rent it out, Airbnb, it's all up to you. But there's nothing wrong with renting as well. Renting is just more of that safe haven of like, I'm not 110% sure this is where
Mhm.
I want to be.
Right.
So let me just come and scope the scenery out. But at the same time, it's more of like, I don't know, like, of course, whatever your financial area is, but
Mhm.
anytime anybody asks me, love, should I purchase or should I rent? I just really believe that this world is so eat or be eaten. And so, like, of
Mhm.
course, somebody would love for you to pay their mortgage, of course.
Yeah. Of
But at
course.
the same time, it's like if you are in the opportunity and you are in the gracious position to purchase, don't psych yourself out. Don't overthink it. Lean into it and get something small, comfortable that you can afford every month. And after that, rent it out. You know what I'm saying? Just at
Mhm.
least you on the roof.
Yeah. Now, are Canadians or people in general actually, are they still able to Airbnb out there?
I
Have
can't
they
really
gotten
tell
restricted?
you about the specific
Yeah.
Airbnb rules and regulations because
Okay.
every single pocket has like its own kind of
Mhm.
thing. Because then we get into like the HOAs in different
Right.
areas. But I haven't really seen, I've had a lot of out of state people
Yeah.
purchase an Airbnb here. Like, I'm Nigerian, so
Yeah.
I've dealt with a lot of Nigerian actors and things like
Yeah.
that. I wanted to move to Houston, but
Yeah.
when they're not living in these houses, they Airbnb them out. And I
Oh,
haven't really seen them have any problems because Airbnb is a third party. It's not really connected to, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Once you get the crib
Yeah.
belongs to you. So
Yeah.
whatever you want to do with your house,
You do it.
you do it. And Airbnb just trying to make that money.
Yeah.
Don't quote me. That's something interesting to look more into, but
Yeah.
I haven't seen it pop up like, oh my gosh, you're not from Texas or you're not from
Mhm.
the USA, so you can't um,
Mhm.
do Airbnb.
Yeah.
Arbitrage is everywhere. You
It's
know what I mean?
everywhere. Nice, nice. I am so thankful to have this conversation with you, girl.
Yes.
This was so, so fruitful, and I cannot wait to have you back on so again we can go window shopping and see what's
Yes,
up in your
ma'am.
MLS. So, for those of you watching right now, I really, really hope you got a lot of value and do not forget to like and subscribe. Let's shout out Love and
Yes.
her journey. She's making it happen out there in Houston. Keep doing it, girl, and we'll see you again.
Yes. Thank you so much, Felicia. Till next time.
Bye, everyone.